breeze line, please take the lift. If you're in the resistance, it's free.
Why is my ping scuffed? My exitlag is the other one. Hey Marco, boy. Hi Valian, what's up?
If you're in the resistance, it's free.
É, eu tô streamando quinta, né? How you guys doing? Oh, a little bit sleepy.
If you want to use the breeze line, please take the lift. If you're in the resistance, it's free.
Nothing like a jump. Wow, you look quite the professional.
Use your con. You showed up just as I obtained.
All set. Best of luck out there.
What's this shakes my nose? Definitely this is liquor. Oh, this precious liquor.
No, I didn't get teleported. Oops. When I did my quest first. already came here regardless. Dude, that's fine. I complete the quest before joining the raid.
What's this shit?
Alright, let's go to the raid.
If you want to use the breeze line, please take the lift. If you're in the resistance, it's free.
Is that guy going? That's fine. Almost failed the back. I was a little bit scuffed. Great place orbs. Jesus. Bom.
That smell. Something foul's crawled in here. But you can't get through here. Only us grommets know how to make a path.
Okay. Oh, that works.
The corridor. No! They discovered the secret!
What the fuck? Holy. Wait. What down? That was nice. It's always nice when you have like gladiators or like those noise peers that know what they are doing here. So much faster. Ay, ay, ay. No. It's a very fast raid group actually. Oh. But the game has been freezing so much. Holy! I don't know what killed me. I took like 13k damage from something. Oh wow. Yay. We need more inventory space. I don't know what I can delete here. Delete this, I think. Maybe some of the foods here. I don't know. No. I do need to kill a few of those. To be able to just ignore the second wave. Huh? I don't know how many we need to kill, but maybe that's enough. It's actually a pretty fast read. It's like, what, probably 30 minutes max? 20 minutes? Actually very nice. Ah, yeah. Just place my arms. What's up, Coney? Actually, it's not Coney's what? It's just what? Do you play your bow orb using the Luznoa? Is it like the Luznoa bow with Devon orb? I've been thinking about building that because I have that on my. Wait, did I open the chest? Okay, I did. Max health, is this worth anything? Oh, this is cool though. It endures evasion range, not a bad one. You see, have you tried to play with a Biz Orb? Can you do like... What happens if you do the Luznoa bow, then like a Biz Orb, reset a Biz Orb, like the Void Wave thing? Wouldn't that like be mega strong as well, like on Mega Burst? But I guess that it's very melee though. It works. Cause I got the Luznoa bow on this healer now. Less damage, really. Does the second like Tevin proc like stack on top of the first one, or does it reset the first duration? Does it like stack 6 Tevin dots, or like... Oh shit. Let's see. Yeah, I got the Luznoa bow. I was thinking of making a Liberator, so I got the Luznoa bow here, right? So I can upgrade it. I just didn't upgrade anything because I don't want to use unlocks right now, even though I do have a good chunk. Was waiting to see like how the changes are gonna affect the game and see if I needed to change anything. If I hit one person, they will have 6 damage dots. Really? That's why it does so much damage then. That's crazy. I imagine I'll play full glass. I suppose it can do a lot of damage. Yeah. Try to think like, do you actually have hit or do you just like YOLO it? I don't think a lot of people have that many evasion though, right? That much evasion. I really like the bow orb DPS. I wanna try a bow orb support. I got the Island Bow. I bought it from the guild. So I wanna also try that. A few builds that I wanna try. I wanna start playing a little bit of Seeker, learning how to play Seeker. I want a good lobby to do this. Is there any high? Can I join this one? Oh, they took me a sealer. Nice. Cool. 2.5k hit, 4k crit. Wait, you play with 4k crit? Holy. Really? Damn. 1.5 heavy. So, but do you play with any amplification on your heavy and crit? Like, or just straight up flat crit, flat heavy? Is it like two falling to blood? Because I don't know how you can get such high values, right? Without giving up the percentage. But I suppose it's all. I mean, I guess getting crit is important. Buff is for. Wait, I didn't get teleported to the raid, I think. Let me check. How do you get 4.6 crit? Is it from the. Is it from this, right? The Overseer? Wait, well, how much does that give? 240 is not that much though. How do you get so much crit? 4.6 crit? I suppose you have this, right? That does more damage. Hit. Where does the crit come from? Is this? Bound or breast? Wait, does that count like bound slash breast on the supernova? Which orb I'm using? Right now I'm using still the enraged party orb. Yeah, I'm bugged. I have to relog. But I wanna try to get a Talos one. I just don't want to spend like 10k on a Talos orb right now. Because I do like the Cordy orb. That's 240, 2 bow passive is 480 and 440 and lead with the charge shot is another 400. I'm gonna need to have to check that out later, but that sounds mega good. Wait, 4.6 crit. But like, can you actually prep that easily? Like, cause I don't know much about the bow yet. I know some of the stuff, but I don't know much about DPS bow. Is it easy to like get the buffs active like 24/7 or like before the bomb? Is it easy to just like toggle it on, like just pre-buff? Really interesting. I wanted to make I have a heroic spear that I dropped. I wanted to make like the spin with the Delos Noble. So I can get very high crit here as well, right? Interesting. Oh, I have to change my setup to heal 1 second. Okay. super buff bomb. You see. Were you bombing even before like the nerfs on the orb? Like the first wave of nerfs? Did you feel a big difference after the first nerf? Because I was playing Lunar and like my Stellar Dash just stopped doing damage. Felt really bad, to be honest. I don't know if Supernova got damage nerfed, I don't remember. I think it did get damage nerfed with Supernova, right? Like after the first patch on the orb. I think it got... I remember it got this low removed. But I don't remember what else changed on it. Yeah, I don't like Stellar Dash either. They kinda killed their skill for PvP. If I get a Tevin Orb, I'm gonna play with the Bow Orb thing. I wanna try Bow Orb support first. Because I think that's a fun, like, off-meta thing to try. I should be healing here. Oops, a little bit distracted. Oh, I got stuck. I love off-meta. I love off-meta too, but it's so hard to explore off-meta in this game. I think the hardest part is like, because if you want to play PvP, like competitive PvP, right? You want to get into a guild, do GVGs, the 48s, the guild portals, the war games. Most guilds will not give you a chance to like do different things. So like you can invest a lot of time and effort, but if you don't have someone like that you know to give you a chance, it's gonna be hard. I definitely should finish building my bow. Like at least this Aiello, I already paid for it. Might as well just finish and try to use it. I wanna try to make this career like support build. So I could just use that. Also need to finish this cloak. I don't know. There's so many things that I wanna try, but honestly I have been pretty burned out from like doing things on Thrones like recently. I agree, but my griefing is making use of the gem go from one bulwark. I think Bow Orb is really strong, honestly. I don't think it's stack, I think it's literally just very strong. Even if you don't kill the targets, the amount of like value that you give just by debuffing everyone is actually pretty significant. I was thinking of Bow Orb Healer, but I'm not sure what orb skills to use. So, oh god, I never undid the Mac, fine. I was thinking of just running, honestly, the Talos Orb, when I get it, with the Delos Null Bow or the Aiello Bow, really. Not that much secret, I think. Like, the only grief I have with the Aiello Bow, instead of like... It's because how effective, like how much skill healing over time do you need to actually make a difference? Because I don't have Seeker experience, you know? That's the only thing I wanted to know, like how important is the skill healing over time? Because if you're gonna be playing Screer, I imagine since you're dropping the 1 for the orb, you wanna focus the shield regardless, right? You wanna have high shields. Have you tried Nightmare mode? No, I don't do like hard mode PvP, honestly. I just chill, grind my loose end, and test stuff, I guess. I would like to try Nightmare eventually. I think Arlight was saying that we should make like a content party just to do like Nightmare raid, but I think I don't know. I mean, I'm up to try, but I'm not sure how that would go. I don't even know what's the Allen pass. I just bought it right before the. Oh shit! Allen is actually mega nice. Hey, that's actually mega nice. Thanks for the follow, Gene 3. To be honest, I hardly use my healing over time for Allen Bowl and my Seeker. Yeah, I was thinking like, I don't know, I just like the Law Bolt, you know? I just like the Law Bolt, simple as that. The problem is I don't have a Heroic Bolt to use the Law Bolt. And my Heroic is my Orb, so in that case I do think the Allen Bolt is better because of cooldown and healing. I don't know how much hit and range is important here actually. I think you'll get Wisdom, right? When you upgrade this as well. Yeah, I think I would like to run like Orb with Twilight, shoot percentage folks, and then just like the Law Bowl for cleanses and CC and stuff like that. Now if it's better than like running just straight up Oracle and stuff, not sure. Because you would lose the healing percentage, you would lose cooldowns from the one. I don't think it's a cool idea though, but how effective it is, that's another question. Like, what are the benefits of running the bow instead of the one? It's cleansing dots, CC, having, I guess, some skill, healing over time, mark. From the passives, is there any good passive on the bow? Like, for the orb, the shield itself? Because we don't use the crit damage. Like, most of these passives are not useful. This one's endurance, which I don't use, so that's useless for me. Yeah, I don't think anything really helps that much, right? Like this one is a flat shield. I guess this flat shield could be a big thing, but it's a 1 minute cooldown. But if you combo that with like this shield from the stance, maybe you can get like 2 big personal shields, right? Like how much is the shield passive maxed out? I would guess it's like 8,000 or something close to that. So that would be like 8,000, 1.6, 2.4, 24k shield. If you have 200 shield health. So you would have like 2 backups of 20k shields with the Fortitude Mastery. You would be pretty annoying to kill. But you're also losing the Blast Barrier of the one. And you're gonna be losing the Invincible one, right? Which is like a big part of the kit. I don't know. Can you blitz satellite? Like if I do AoE satellite like this and I blitz it, does it like return the AoE satellite? Or is just a normal like single target satellite? I guess you also have Invis reveal if you don't want to run flash wave. Probably should play around with it a little bit to see how I feel about it. Are there any island traits in the market? Am I gonna need to use unlocks? Oof, it's expensive. Yeah. Not sure if their blitz works on. I just know it doesn't work on tornado, unfortunately. Yeah, blitz is a weird skill. Like, the restrictions in this game is weird. I still don't agree, like, sharing cooldown, healing on certain skills, like Veil, Flash Heal, the Touch of Nature stuff. I don't think they should share a cooldown. Like, it's such a random thing. I get it, but like, it's so random. Like, introducing specific restrictions between skills like this. But then you don't introduce like restriction on supernova spell. You can do double supernova, but and that's alright. But you cannot do double tornado. Doesn't really make that much sense if you think about it. Like, you can do double flash wave, which was like the biggest issue I would say on tier 1, right? Like, you could do flash wave, reset flash wave. Why was that never like banished? Hey, yo, Farias, what's up? Wait, did I open the first chest? I did. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's kinda sad that you get the first thing from the raid and you delete it. You really need new gear. I definitely need tier 4 to make the game more interesting. Yeah, Farias, today after work, so like in about 9 hours from now? No, 7 hours from now. I'm gonna be doing a Geoguesser. So I have took a bunch of screenshots from all around the map. And I'm gonna be showing and letting people like figure out where it is. The first person to guess the correct place gets the prize. I think it's gonna be like 10 rounds of like 100 lucent each. Just a little bit of fun. Let's see if we get enough people. Wait, they did like so much more damage than we did. That's crazy, no? They killed the Vuka so fast compared to us. We didn't even trigger like the second stage. I cannot cheat the tournament. It's not a tournament. It's like, oh, it's just a little event. Bro, watch that second party. They are doing so much damage. Holy. Oh, one guy is leaving. Break this ring. What time will the Geo Search event be at? Right now it's 7:30. Well, it's 3:30 for me PM. It should be about 7 hours. I know that's quite a bit, but it's after like my job, so I when I get back home during night. Usually is like about prime time, but since today we don't have anything, should be fine, I think. Thanks for the follow, 27 Silence. Yeah, finishing the raids. I think I need to do some normal dungeons just to clear my tokens. Then I think we can do some battlegrounds on my Dark Blight or Oracle just to get a little ahead, because then I can finish everything after work. 7 hours from now, literally, like in 7 hours from now. So now it's 3:30 PM for me. It's gonna be like 10:30 PM. That's around the time I want to start. So in about 7 hours, 6 hours and a half from now. No worries. Oh, today you got the Fortitude trait. Nice. How much is that right now? It's like 3,000 lucent right now? 4, 42. Bro, that's 4.3k loosened. That's mega lucky. What? How much more do you need for your Tevan dagger? Oh, I see. You didn't sell it yet. I don't need it. Otherwise I would buy it. Ow. How much loosen do you need now for your Tevan, Farias? And why do you want the Tevan dagger so much? Is it for battlegrounds? Like, because you said you don't have time to play the prime time, right? So why do you want a Tevan daggers? Like Tevan daggers for PvE is useless, so if you want it for battlegrounds, I can see it. But I still recommend saving your money for a Delos Nova instead. Unless you really want the Tevan daggers, then I guess just get the Tevan daggers. But I would be a bit careful, because Tevan daggers is tier 1, right? It got upgraded for tier 2. And then like the heroics kinda saved it from getting outdated, but I don't know if it's gonna follow up the same idea on tier 4. I actually would not feel very confident in tier 1 arc bosses by this point. I mean, I guess Tevan is always gonna still have like use cases though. Oh, so you do want it for this status, interesting. Incoming brooches, possible to craft with fragments. From what I have seen from like Korean streamers, it's not gonna be possible to craft it, no. You're gonna have to drop it or open from chests. Maybe the PvE ones you can craft, but I don't think even those you can craft, honestly. But it shouldn't be hard to get the brooches, if that's what you're worried, Odrek. You're gonna be able to like get them pretty easily from the solo dungeons. Like at least the PvE ones. You have like 50% chance of getting one on the hard dungeon, like hard solo dungeon. So everyone is definitely gonna have like brooches to start the game at least. Even if you don't get from the drops of like the normal dungeons, you should be getting it from like the solo trial solo dungeon thing. Oh, the arc boss. Oh, I see what you mean. If you can craft with the arc boss. Ooh, that's a good question. I don't think you can. I don't think you can. Because I did check the loot table of the fragments because I was curious. Not the fragments, the brutes. On questlog, and you can check there if you want. And it only shows the drop rate from like the arc bosses and the craft from the lithography of it. So I imagine you're not gonna be able to craft with shards because it only shows the lithography there. If there was a shard recipe, it probably would show there on the questlog. But that's a good actually, like could be a nice thing actually to craft those using the fragments. I don't think they're gonna add that. They want people to spend money. They always want people to spend money, right? So they're definitely gonna try to make like the thing less accessible. They always do that at the start. I mean, for us, it's good to buy those packs. They're like in localized price. So if you're Brazilian, you actually pay less for those celebration packs for some reason. It's weird because it was not like this before, but I don't know. I mean, I'll take it. It's cheaper losing. No worries, Odrak. You can check on the quest log with the tables, but it should not be craftable from what I have seen. Maybe some of them, but I didn't see any recipes that use fragments at least. What's up, Tom? How you doing? What were you doing yesterday, huh, Tom? Explain yourself. You got some explaining to do. Right now on holidays. Ooh, you're on holidays? Nice. Well, I never have holidays. I am isolated in my job. I work with family, so like we never have holidays basically, we're always open. But that's also the reason why I can leave work like midway to play the prime time and stuff like that. So I cannot complain. Almost died. Oh, sorry. I'm a shitty healer. Holy. I was not paying attention. My bad. Wait, is there a new skin? You mean on the shop that is? Let me check. I'm just gonna finish this. It should be there. Oh, this is an old skin. You know, this skin is actually funny. I was talking about this skin today. Like, wait, is this new? No, this is the old skin, right? Yeah. Like, do you think those wings are gonna be changed to the wing type of like accessories, visuals? Because it's so weird that they added like wings. Because this outfit's so before they introduced the wings on the last patch. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This one is old, right? So his wings, like the wings from this outfit, comes from this chest piece. But if you go to the like, where's the Mihor Boutique thing? Let me find it. Here, Mihor Boutique. And we go to change, no, it's not here. Outfit. We have the wing slots now, right? Like, you can put the wings and stuff now. Yeah, that's the thing that I find confusing, because you can use like this, and you can put the wing outfit, right? Like this. Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. Look at it. It's like, and we're gonna get the angel wings next week, right? They will charge us extra lucent. Because then you can make like a 4-wing demon or something. Because I think it would look kind of cool. Like, we're gonna get the angel wings next week, right? So what if you use like devil wings with like angelic wings at the same time? You can make some funky stuff. A little bit cursed, but yeah, that's one of the things that I was curious about. Alright, let's see what we get before we get kicked from the Vanguard. Ooh, helmet! No. That's fine. Whatever. I actually really like the new wings. Like, they have some animations. But the problem is, that already happened to me in the past. And I don't think that's gonna be, like, different. I was always like interested in buying morphs because it's the part of the game that I like one of the most. So I bought a bunny, right? I remember I bought the first bunny, and then they put a bunny on the battle pass. Then I bought this fucker here because I thought he was cool, and now there was this fucker on the battle pass. So that's why I don't buy morphs anymore, because I know there's gonna be like variants that are gonna pop on the battle pass. Where is it? Like, did they do this on this one? I think they did. Like, I bought this one on the paid packs because I thought it was cool. They had like similar versions. It's not that the same though. Okay, it's different, but they keep doing that. The ice one is as, I mean, you cannot even see it, right? Like, it's kind of fucked. It's like a scuffed version. They just updated the texture on the bubble. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here, I bought this one. Like, I bought the Flame Bunny when it released. And I like it. Like, I do like it. But then they just released a bunch of other bunnies. I bought this one. This one was the first morph I actually spent money on. I really like it, but I wish there was like electric tray or something they'd left behind. Because it looks cool. But, I don't know. I do like the cosmetics on the game a lot though. Oh, there's the... This one was cool, I think. Was this one? I don't remember. Which one was the one that you got from the first trials? Was this one? This one is sick. What the hell? I don't remember which one was the... I think it was a wolf from the first trials, right? Was it this one? I think it was a meta one, right? Like an item one? I don't think... I don't know if I have this on this character, actually. I don't know. It's fine. Ooh, somebody stole my item. No. That's fine. I gotta do secret dungeons really quick. Since we don't have the brooch here yet. I can do the normal version really quick. And then I'm probably gonna do some battle rounds. Next pass should be unlock stones included. Unlock stones included. I mean, every battle pass gives a lot of unlocks usually, right? Bonk. One thing that is gonna suck, and maybe I should work around that now, is doing the hard raids here. It's gonna suck on my healer. So maybe I should finish my Liberator build or like make a budget invocator for this. Because when they release the solo dungeons, like with the brooch, I'm gonna have to do this one on hard mode. And it's gonna take a little bit on the healer. I got used to just doing the normal one just for the runes. What are you playing on PvE, Tom? Are you playing like a Bizarre with Staff Enigma? Oh. I see. At least the time. Yeah, I think I can do an invocator. I did buy this staff here in a row, like magic heavy with deck, so that was pretty nice. Should be chilling. I just need to buy the rest of my falling pieces. I don't know, I have been avoiding my best to spend Lucent before tier 4. Because I always have that urge of testing things, like I really want to build different things. But it sucks, like on my DPS, on my Dark Blight character, I have so much useless like items just stuck in my inventory, you know, from the last year because I tested so many different things. And it sucks that you spend a lot of Lucent and time, like even unlocks on those things, and then they are like worthless on tier 4 on the next year, right? So I don't want to build like 3-4 different builds and like after the tier update all of them is irrelevant or like worse. And things are not that much cheaper right now. Like, I wanna get a falling set, but it's still gonna be like what, 300 pieces, I think. 300 lucent per piece. Yeah, like 400, 600. Like, it's still very expensive to do those. What is your favorite weapon in Throne of Liberty? Oh, good question. I really like daggers, but I also really like one dark blade. But I like the orb. I think orb is a really cool weapon. Like, the idea of placing like spheres and having to play around them, like for positioning on doing skills, doing damage, casting damage. I like it. I like it a lot. It's just, I don't think it was executed well in Throne though. Like, one skill that I really like is this one. I cannot get it. 1 second. I really like this skill. Oh my god, I don't even have it on my bar. Oh my god, I took this. Whatever. But yeah, I really like the idea of this skill that you teleport to the orb. It's so cool. Like, it's such a cool skill, but it's so clunky to use in the game. But it's like one of my favorite skills in the game. I just think it's so hard to like find a place in the game for it. You can do like this, and then you can place orb, and then you can dash the orb. So like, there are some things that you can do with it, but it's clunky. Yeah, if you could use this to go, that's what I thought would be the use case of it when they released. Like, if you could use it to go to high ground, it would be cool. Like, but you cannot. If you place like up there, you cannot teleport up there. But I think this is my favorite skill on the game. I just really like the idea of it. I just find it really hard to use, like find a use case for it. And it is pretty sick. It is like one of the coolest skills in the game. I don't even remember where I took the points from here, honestly. Probably here? Besta. I mean, I like the X-Bow as well. I just don't like how the X-Bow works. Like, everything around the X-Bow I always feel like is a cheese. It always feels like it's a something that bugs with the animations, not animation, but like the attack speed or the procs of the X-Bow. The X-Bow by itself, just the X-Bow, doesn't really feel that great, but it is a weapon that, like, when interacting with other weapons, make them work, you know? I consider X-Bow more of a secondary weapon than a primary weapon, I think. One is my favorite. Yeah, I also love the one. I mean, I play Dark Blight. I still love Dark Blight. But, I don't know. I still wish we had, like, a Harpy or a Bard thing in the game. I would swap to the Bard in a heartbeat. Every game that I play, I always usually end up as Bard. I just love the idea of it. It would fit the theme of Throne as well, like musician thing. I think would be cool. Wait, did I complete it then? Oh no, I left midway. Oops. Feel like this skill be fun since it's bonus like people you can dash in tank, they would not dare see it coming. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't see the use case of that skill in most scenarios, in almost any scenario. It's like a really good movement skill, but it consumes your orbs. And the fact that it consumes the orb is actually a big deal because you lose the time, like a surprise, because you're still gonna have to reset up the orb. So maybe with the orb as secondary is something cool to use, you know? I don't know, maybe if you're playing Enigma, you could use that to Reflux. Or Paladin. Could be cool on Paladin, actually. Oh, not Paladin, Justicar, right? You would have a lot of movement. Like, you just teleport around. I can see it being played in Justicar. I just like Justicar. I wish more people gave Justicar a chance. If I was gonna start from zero nowadays, I would have built a Justicar for sure. I just need a Morokai. Morokai and a Bizarb, and then you can play Justicar. Because if you're playing, let's say, Justicar, you could use the Orb Teleport, right? And then you can play with, like, Milky Way. So you'll go, like, Orb Teleport, Orb Teleport, Orb Teleport. Then you can go, like, Devastation Smash for stunning AoE. And then you do, like, Bullseye. And then you do just, like, Void Slash. That would be nice. Wonder if that would work. I imagine so. One of my guildmates loved the SNS just for tossing people. I mean, I like the SNS, but I don't like the way SNS works right now. You know, I had always problems with the SNS exclusive blockchains. I still think it's a mega stupid thing, like to give to one weapon a specific thing that makes it tankier than all the other weapons, and a unique status that like goes into runes and stuff like that. It's so random, like the way shield blockchains works. It makes no sense that it even exists to me. And then they introduced Bulwark, which just makes a person go from 1 hook to 4 hooks. Like, it's 4 times the value, it's ridiculous. That thing should never exist. That thing should be like 2 hooks max. So, I don't know. I think SNS honestly ruins the game way more than like daggers or anything. The whole like idea behind SNS is an abomination. That hurts. I mean, it's just my view on it, you know. I do get the idea that, oh, okay, it's good for clumping, changing playstyle. Oh my god, I misclicking. I agree on that, you know. I don't think it's a bad take. But I just find so obnoxious the hook on like 4 people. Ugh. And I think I wouldn't mind it that much if you could build against it, like properly. If you could like go, okay, I'm gonna go collision resistance and I can get a decent amount to match it, you know? But you really cannot do that properly compared to certain other status. Even for instance, enjoy and not using it to be fair with people ranger OP. Ow. But honestly, when it comes to balance, I think the game would always have problems. Like, if SNS was not the problem, something else would not be the problem. If Dagger was not the problem, something else would be the problem. It just matter. People would always just cater towards like what's best, and that's it. And that's just how the game works, you know. And that's not just Trump, that's every game, right? Like oh my god, I fucked up. Die. Yeah, fine. I don't think Tron died because of balance. I mean, the game's not dead, but you get the idea. I don't think Throne, like, degraded because of balance. Of course, maybe it had a part into it, but I think it was mostly the systems. I still think, like, Throne just catered towards, like, certain types of public without including, like, different sizes of content. Like, I honestly think war games and, like, Rift and Boons are fun, but at the same time they're pretty boring. Like, war games, specifically on NA as well, is just people respawning almost 24/7 spamming things. Because there's really not that much of, like, a walk or, like, a downtime on the respawn, right? You don't have to walk all the way back from Vienna to the port all the way, you just grab the portal and keep going. So it's like infinite reflux. I wish we had, like, different types of game modes. Like, I actually really like Battlegrounds. I wish we had a 24 vs 24 Battlegrounds or a 48 vs 48 Battlegrounds mode. I think that could be so much fun. Thanks for the follow, Kaneki. Wee wee. Like, I wish there was different size contents for other guilds. And multiple content at the same time. I hate prime time. I absolutely hate prime time. I have been saying that since year one. I don't get it. Why do you make the entire content that is kinda relevant to the game around like 3 or 4 hours on the same window every day? And like, if you cannot play during those hours, you might as well not play the game if you like PvP, right? Because otherwise you only have Battlegrounds and maybe like one guild or Dominion event, which doesn't really give anything to you, really reward wise, or like some maybe odd time GVG portal which no one joins, so most of the time you're not gonna find like a match. They really should have like content the entire day, just spread and like actually have interesting things. Maybe do smaller content like GVG's Battlegrounds during like 2 in 2 hours or something like that. I don't know, anything more interesting. No, like, don't take me wrong. I think the prime time is good in a way of like grouping up a compact number of players to play the content. I think it's good, but at the same time, like, we should have content in other time windows for other people that cannot play the prime time. Otherwise you're literally just killing the entire player base that cannot play during the prime time. You're literally like denying at least 50% of your player base. It's like ridiculous that we don't have any content for people that don't have access to the prime time. It's like, you have PvE, that's it. Like, great. If you like it, awesome. But if you don't like PvE, like, it feels so bad. It feels horrible. I'm gonna do some tier ones really quick. Just to clear my points. And then I'm gonna do the solo dungeon with the other characters. Let's be real, we just have 6k players. Yeah, now we have 6k players on peak. Keep in mind that's peak though, because we don't have 6k players. That's 6k peak on Steam. And then you gotta remember that we have console, and console doesn't really have that many MMOs. So we do have a very significant population there. And that's peak, again, that's not rotating players. That means during the peak times we have 6k, and the off times we still have people logging off. So we probably have around like 50,000 active players still. And I imagine a good part of those players cannot play any of the content. PvE, because if you go to Bua farming on daytime, as for not fighting. Yeah. I actually spent all morning preparing like a bunch of photoshops and like ideas and concepts to talk about Nebula. I have like, I'm gonna make a video for probably tomorrow or this week talking about like the Nebula rework and things that I wish could be done. Because I think Nebula is such a wasted like piece of content. Like, Nebula is really cool if you think about it, but everything on it is so poorly done that it's like, it feels worthless to spend time there. Like, I think they could make Nebula a content that people actually want to spend their time on, you know? And you don't really need just rewards for that. You can make the content itself fun so people actually want to go there, you know? Just like Battlegrounds, like, Battlegrounds rewards are great, okay, but there's a lot of people that just keep playing it because it's the only thing that you have to do on the PvP aspect of it, right? Like, on the content of it. And I think Nebula should be something similar. You should make, like, the content on it fun. Thank you, Kaneki, appreciate it. Have a good day. Just brain rotting with Aerolite. You know what I want, Tom? Do you play League? I have been looking for people to play League. I just want to play League with people. I know Aerolite plays League, but he never invites me. I would love to play League with people. Because I have been like itching to play League again. And like, it's so hard to find people that want to play the game. Yo, Narding, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for the follow. The Whoop Final. That's a funny name. The Whoop Final. I think my UI is too big. I have been trying to use this to see if like it feels better as a healer to like change the targets. And I think it's too big. It makes me uncomfortable. Like, probably gonna try to decrease it a little bit back. Sure, yeah, something like this. Then I adjust a little bit. Maybe like this would be fine. Is this too close? This too close. A little bit back like this. I don't know if that's small or like it's fine. Doing good, how about you? I'm doing good. I just ate lunch and have been chilling, did both raids. Just doing some solo dungeons now, clearing some of the things that I have to do so I can be free for the week. And then probably gonna do some battlegrounds before work. Then gonna work, cause you know, Throne doesn't pay the bills. And then after work, I think I'm gonna be doing the Geoguesser and completing the rest of the battlegrounds that I need to do. Very excited for the Geoguesser. I hope people will join up for fun. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I think it's gonna be fun. I also need to do a Beast Burn. Tom, do you need to do a Beast Burn? I have been like trying to get a Beast Burn party for so long. I think like this entire week I have been requesting it because I want to level up my longbow here. But no one's showing up to do a Beast Burn. No one wants to play the game anymore. Ah. If you need a Beast Burn, please let me know, anyone. I need to do 80k burn. Or server you? I'm on Enchanted right now, on that character at least. I am on Enchanted, on my healer, and on Eclipse, on Americas of course. With my South American character. I was thinking of sending my character to you. Like a few people were asking me if I was gonna do that. And, I mean, that could be fun. You know, I could send my DPS to you. It's gonna be a 200 ping, but I could try to do some bombs there. Like, that could be fun. A different thing to do here and there. Into the gate here. Oh, I gotta remember to use the tokens on these characters as well. No, he's gonna do the back. Okay, he died. Nice. Just clear up really quickly this, so I don't have to worry about this for the rest of the week. Because this week's gonna be pretty packed. Lots of war games this week, very strong guilds. That'll be interesting. Ow, I didn't block. Bro, I got like 3 times in a row the fishing lake. Bro, next week is gonna be so much PV. I have so many tokens saved on all characters. It's gonna be so much PV next week. Holy! And I'm gonna need to do the solo dungeons on hard mode. Oh my god, it's gonna be so boring. Oh my god, I died. I suck. I have Vampiric on. I do have Vampiric on. Holy. Kinda funny, like, the mobs die just from the curse, from the basic hit. That's why the spirits go into the middle here. It's because they are dying for like my basic hits. Proccing curses. Yeah, he died earlier, see? Oh my god, I got feared. That's fucked. That is scuffed. I almost died again. Have you tried to solo find the beginning level 24 any time yourself? Never did that. Why? Is there anything interesting there? Like, is it fun? I did the challenge where I asked people to complete the dungeons only using grey weapons, like the 2-star dungeons, and people did it quite easily. So that was a bit disappointing. Like, they cleared the 2-star dungeons with only grey weapons, like mega easily. Not mega easily, but quite easily. So I was thinking of trying something different, maybe set up a challenge of doing like, I don't know, maybe 3-star dungeons. I do think 3-star dungeons might be impossible though. Oh, there is an achievement for that actually? Speedrunning things? I actually know nothing about the achievements things. I know there's a bunch of secret achievements that you can get, but I never went after it. Oh, I see, Yeah, I have not done them. I don't think I ever did them. Even like when leveling on tier 1 I did those dungeons. Quite sure I just skipped them. On tier 1 I had a guild lead of a casual guild that he leveled all the way to 50, because 50 was the max, just by killing mobs. When we asked him, he was like level 50, right? And his main quest was like on chapter 4. So he went like from 1 to 50 killing mobs. He said it took like a month leveling. That shit was hilarious. Like, he was a console old guy. He was a really nice guy. Like, he was a cool guy. He was very. He wasn't really a MMO guy, you know. It was like a more parents kind of thing. Like, I don't know what's the term. Like, he was a boomer. Yeah, finally I like the game. This is all. I can tell. But yeah, he leveled all the way to 50, like killing mobs. Ay. And that takes a while. Like, if you ever check the experience from mobs, but it's not significant compared to like questing. There's something that I always wonder: if Throne had a slower leveling curve, would the game be better? Because I feel like one of the reasons why the game gets stale pretty quickly is that you can get like max level in 5 hours, and then from there you just repeat the same dungeons 1 bazillion times until you get stronger, right? Of course you do a Beastborn and other things, but that's kinda it. You don't really feel the progression, like from going from like one level 1 to 10, 10 to 20, 30 to 30. You don't progress even more with Path nowadays, right? You just get like given a bunch of gear. So I always wonder that even on tier 1 it felt a little bit off, because you would reach level 50 with like blue gear already, so like the gray gear and the purple, the green gear didn't really make that much of a difference. Then they added that weird like blue tier 2 gear, which was really random as well. I don't know, the game progression is all over the place, honestly. I also wish they introduced like a Lucent type of, a Solent type of market. I know Solent is a bit whatever. It would be nice to have an actual market in the game that is not just like using real money currency. So you could have a little bit of like market action in the game. Because most people are so hesitant to buy or like sell things in the market, because everything is like related to real life money, right? So everything is related to Lucent. I always felt like the Mark of Throne was very boring compared to other games. I don't think they are ever gonna add like a Solent market, but that could be fun. Yeah. You can get first secret artisan by killing a monster in one of those fields with no weapons, just punch it to death. That's funny. I don't know about that. I'm sorry, I got a bit distracted thinking about the progression of the game. I tend to overthink quite a bit on things. Alright, solo dungeons done with this character at least. I do have some purple tokens, so I think I'm gonna try to burn here. I do need to do some contracts as well. I don't have that many on this character, but I'm gonna do that as well. And then I just need to do the battlegrounds basically. Oh, that was quick. Oh, yeah. We'll buy ingredients. Cool. Then we cook 15 of whatever. 15 of this should be fine. Thank you for the follow. It's excluded. Appreciate it. What happened here? Holy. Oh, the inventory was full. What can I delete here? Okay, cannot delete that. I guess I can delete this. I still need to delete something else. This. Sure, let's use this to get more inventory space. Open those random things here. Delete those here. Yeah, that works, I guess. One thing I didn't understand is these coins here. I know they changed it to just one coin to make things easier on the craft table and like less confusing for new players. But do I need to use them? Someone was asking me this early, but I'm not sure. No one in Korea said anything. I think we're gonna be able to convert 1 to 1, right? To fortitude coins. No. I feel like torture chambers. We get torture chambers so often. The new dungeons are gonna have Fate Abyss. That one is gonna suck. No. The hell. Ay, ay, ay. PTXO. I am stoned. Oh, what's up, Hespeto? How are you doing?
Now bring me more beautiful screams. It's time to collect these delicious screams for myself. Come on, scream, sing pain's sweet song. Whose screams will I collect today? Let's start feeling today's scent. Now, get it on. I'll awaken your dark.
Yeah, they actually did the Mac. Ay, ay, ay.
And now, the execution. Try not to die too quickly. Oh.
Hey there! Put about 150 hours into this game at launch. Been thinking about trying it again. However, on PV folks player, how is the PV now? Depends on what you like. Do you like difficult PV? Do you just like gradual? Like, because the game honestly, when it comes to the PV, is pretty repetitive. If you're asking about the meta, like the meta usually centers around Invocator or like Oracle DPS, which is Orb and 1 in case because you didn't play on the start. So Orb right now is kind of like really strong because of the Abyss Orb. There's Crucifix, which is Crossbow Orb. Those are like your meta classes. Crucifix is very cheap if that's what you're looking into. It's a free-to-play version, like most free-to-play accessible combo right now. You can use like Lucians, I don't have it here, but like Lucians, which is a crossbow that you get from dungeons. With the Abyss Orb, that's gonna get cheaper next week because it's gonna start dropping from dungeons. So use like the Abyss Orb, which is this one, with like the crossbow, and you're gonna be like doing top 1 PV on rankings. So it depends a lot like what you are looking for in the game, but I would say compared to the past, right now it's very accessible to grind the game into the PV. So if you want to get like end game PV, it's pretty easy. It's pretty cheap compared to before, and you're definitely gonna be able to like get good drops like art bosses and stuff like that. If even more if you have a proper party. So it depends on what you want. If you want challenging PV, you're still gonna have some fun things like you can go to high tier trials, which is gonna be like max level trials, which is gonna be like very difficult. You can do nightmare raids, which will be difficult if you don't have already established party and stuff like that. So depends what kind of PV you like to do, you know. They introduced new content, but it's not really that good. I don't know if you have it unlocked here. The Tower of Greed, I don't have it unlocked in this character, but it's a little bit of a catch up for new players. It is a very bad content on PvE, like though it's very repetitive. Hey Lucky, good to finally catch you on stream. Did you have a chance to test the new stat cap yet? I don't have a Korean account, Civex. Otherwise I would definitely be testing if I had the status for it. So I have been trying to look around, like to find out what's going on. But the only information that I found is like not very conclusive. It was really not an ideal test, I would say. But looks like it's only like gap on status that takes into consideration. So I think from the table that we saw in Korea is gonna be gap, like the percentages there, which should not change the game much. It's probably not gonna change the game a lot. It's not gonna be like a cap on status, from what I have seen at least. Thank you for the follow, JPX. Appreciate it. Bugs were kind of bad back in the day. Bugs were kind of bad back in the day. I mean, bugs are still not ideal if you're gonna run PvE, but nowadays, since like everyone is kind of advanced, it's very easy to get carried. And nowadays everyone just uses party boards to do everything. So if you want to do trials, you do party boards to get like better parties and stuff like that. You can still run like random matchmaking, but it's a mixed bag. Sometimes you're gonna get good people, sometimes you're gonna get pretty suspicious players. I don't know if that answers your question though. Damn, yeah, I can't find any fun. Like, yeah, I tried to look into it, but it's so hard. Like, I even went into Korean forums to read, like, feedbacks on it and stuff like that, but there's no one really testing anything. It's kind of frustrating. But I get it. Like, the game is kind of dead, like, outside. It's even dead here, right? So it's even dead, like, worse there. But I wish they tested it properly. But it looks like it's only a gap on like the results of the status. Let's say like evasion less endurance. Oh, sorry, evasion less hit less evasion in this case, right? And then the gap percentage is like the max limit. So it's like minus 3000 is around 25% hit chance. So that's the new gap, like the cap on the gap. So you cannot go lower than that. You're always gonna have like this amount of chance of hitting the player, even if he has like 6000 more evasion than you. I think it works like that, which is a nerf for specific classes, like Berserkers definitely getting nerfed in a way. Cappers, like tank cappers and CC tanks are getting nerfed in a way. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. Even more on Battlegrounds. Battlegrounds is gonna be like where you're gonna feel the most the changes. Have you ever thought about making a video showing the most efficient / cheapest way to upgrade heroics? I already did a few videos on heroics. Nowadays I guess it changed a little bit, but it still follows the same concept. You're gonna want to like try to drop your heroic if you can, but of course you may get unlucky and there's not that much that you can do, it's just RNG. Then you're gonna have to break your gear, right? And buy your heroic. That you're gonna see if the traits on that, not the traits but the rolls on status are worth it. If it's worth it, you can just skip it. Then you can swap the lines based on need using your unlocks, right? Then you can either farm loosen to buy your traits on your heroics. Let's say you're gonna buy here like the shield, so you want maybe buff duration, max health. Since the trait here is very cheap, it's like 100 loosen or 200 loosen, you would rather farm loosen to buy this. And trading this, really, you can just buy multiple of this, or the best way you can just like, it's kind of hard to give an example of the weapons, but let's pick something like rings. Rings I think is a good example. Let's say you have the ring here, right? And you want to put on the ring skill damage boost and other more expensive traits, but you don't really want to like buy one skill damage boost, pay a lot of loosen to like keep trading it. So what you can do, you just like buy one health regen, then you feed this health regen to get blessing on the traits, right? So you're gonna be like get the health regen trait on your ring, and then you're gonna keep feeding like tier 2 and tier 3 health regen rings to get blessing on their the legendary on their right ring, and then you swap later for the skill damage boost. But I did make a video on it, but you know, just blast stack on their rights and stuff like that. You're gonna save you a lot of losing. It's gonna be a bit costly on Solan and on like the blue stone, the exchange one, the trade exchange one, but it's worth like if you're trying to save losing. But I did have a video on it though. I expect to be hard caps because 1.8 different stats would not make any sense at all. I mean, yeah, you can use the same argument, Civex, for the hit, right? Like, what's the difference of having one more hit? If you're having more hit, then evasion is always gonna result in 100% hit chance. What's the difference of having a cap on like 4,500 hit, right? Like, or if it's only on status gap, it doesn't change anything. So that's why I also thought it doesn't really make much sense for it to be only gap. But then again, it's just NC soft and they just being down probably. So I don't know, we'll have to see. But if the cap is actually, if it's actually on a cap on like CC status like 1,800, that's gonna change the whole game. That's gonna change the whole game. So since people didn't really make a fuss of it, like if it changed that abruptly the game, I think the Koreans that would be playing the game would be more vocal about it, you know. Yeah, 10 ping times is a very valid expectation to have. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, it is stupid if you think about it. Like, okay, so what's the point of having a cap gap on hit, right? Like, it doesn't matter. Or like having a cap gap on even CC chance, because like you said, 1,800 CC chance over CC resist is like, it doesn't matter. It's gonna change from like 99% hit chance to like 98% hit chance, which is like, who cares about the 1% change, right? If you go to the formulas. But I don't think it's gonna be a cap, like a total status cap, a hard status cap. Otherwise we would definitely see people already complaining, because it would change the whole game, right? So I do think it's a gap, just like raw gap gap cap. I hate the terms. Holy, it's so annoying to say those things. But I think you get the idea. But I don't know. Maybe we'll just have to wait and see. I don't think it's gonna change the whole game. It's just gonna nerf some specific interactions in the game, which was mostly like tanks that are cappers, never getting CC, and evasion like berserkers having abysmal odds of getting hit, you know? I think that's the two biggest changes from my calculations at least. But again, we're gonna have to wait to see. I feel bad for the berserkers, like, because the changes regardless. If it's a cap, they're dead. If it's a gap, they're very nerfed, you know? So it's like, berserkers got wrecked on that one. It sucks, because like, everything that I did in this game got nerfed. I did Darkblight, it got nerfed. I did Lunark, it got nerfed. Nowadays it's back, thankfully, but it got nerfed for a long time. Then I decided to play Oracle, it got nerfed. Then I decided to do a Berserker, it got nerfed. It's so scuffed, like. I don't feel bad for cheese cappers and the Ludacker users. I mean, that's fair, you know. But I'm just saying, everything that I touched so far has kind of died. It sucks, because I do... it's just like... I always change and adapt or try to look into new things, but it is a bit frustrating. It is a bit frustrating. I cannot lie. There are certain things in this game that are scuffed for 7 days. I don't know if I'm gonna renew the Da Vinci on this character. I think I'm just gonna renew Da Vinci on my other characters. Then they play. You know, you said that, and it's funny because I am building a Liberator. I'm actually making a Liberator. I already bought the Talos staff. I bought a Delusoa bow because I'm making a Liberator to play Battlegrounds. I do think Liberator in Battlegrounds is pretty strong. It has self-sustain. You can make it more tankish. You have like a lot of DPS even if you build tankish because you have very hard base, very high hit. On top of this, you have like invis review. You have a lot of tools to play around. You have shield cut. You have binds. How the worst, the most annoying builds are good in BG. Yeah, BG is a weird game mode. Like, it's so different from like competitive PvP, organized PvP. It's kind of funny, like, that you can make certain things work there. Like, Liberator is so bad in a normal GVG setup. It simply is unplayable. But in a scenario that you're playing by yourself and not like on statics or like guild composition, it's not bad actually. Singularly saying, it's not bad. Thanks Punisher for the follow, appreciate it. The only problem is I am building Falling on my Liberator, right? Making a Falling set on it. But the set that I really wanted to use, I wanted to use Astromancer 2-piece and Veil 2-piece. But the Veil piece that I want is like the gloves, and that costs like 20k Lucent, so I'm not gonna pay 20k Lucent just to play my silly Liberator, I'm sorry. I'm up to spending like 10,000 on the whole kit, sure. But I'm not gonna spend 20,000 on my gloves just for that. So I'm gonna have to roll Falling and see if that's like tanky enough. And I have like at least 40k HP, and maybe that's enough to like survive some of the bursts. I'm not entirely sure though, because Ravagers, bro, Ravagers right now are so strong. It's actually kind of fucked how strong they are right now. I think it's because there's a lot. 1 second, someone's calling me. Okay, I think it's because there's a lot moving around, less clumping. But yeah, for sure, it's like way more singular. That's why I always complain about statics in Battlegrounds, because it's, you cannot compare like gameplay of a solo guy, of like you know, like solo player versus static. It's just like you're never gonna be able to balance it. It's never gonna work out. That's why I think they should have changed the backgrounds long time ago. I'm glad they are doing it now, though, at least. Those max builds are nice to have, but the difference is nothing can make up for this. With skill conversion or a build, nothing you can't make up with skill conversion or a build. I mean, yeah, definitely, but it's something fun to do, you know. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh my god, I need more inventory space. I don't have inventory space for anything. So annoying. Kill this, kill this. Kill, 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 kill. Kill this, kill this, kill this. Kill, kill. Murder everything. Goodbye. I'm such a hoarder of items. Thanks for the follow, Evans. I need more inventory space. Yeah, like, do I have any inventory space? Let me check. Oh, I actually did have some inventory space. I'm stupid. Oh no. It's fine. It's probably gonna like fill up regardless. Yeah, it's already full. I mean, at least I have 21 slots now. I can, you know, play a little bit more, I guess. Yeah. Wait, did I open the other chest? I only opened 2 chests. Bruh. That's fine. Whatever. I wonder how a battleground tournament with all statics would look. That's one thing that is sad. I wish we had actually guild versus guild battlegrounds. I think like guilds versus guilds battlegrounds could be so much fun. Like, we needed more content that is like between small scale to large scale to medium scale. We needed like content to fill those gaps for smaller guilds, right? It would be so fun if there was like actually content around battlegrounds or 24 vs 24 for smaller guilds to play around. I think it would be hella cool. I don't know if it would be balanced, but I think it would be cool. Maybe I should organize a Battlegrounds tournament. That would be fun, right? Thanks for the follow, Shiko. What the fuck? Shiko. We played that in EU for one game, it was just annoying. Really? Yeah. But why was it annoying? What was the deal with it? Because, I don't know, Battleground sounds fun. It's a different thing, you know, different objectives. Well, you know, yeah, but that's for anything, right? Don't like, if we use that argument, like, oh, but a small guild will never X versus a big guild, then you don't have anything in the game for them. Like, just fucking delete small guilds from the game. Because you can use that argument for anything in the game. You can use this argument for like a 1v1. If you get a competitive player versus a casual guild or small guild PvP, he would lose. So the idea is you just add the content and you just, you know, match up the things. And if a small guild fight versus small guild, fun. If a small guild gets a big guild, it is what it is, you know. There's always a bigger fish in the sea, or shark, or whatever is the term. If you kill BG war games, you get parts got memorize. The original way to win BG is just running around to cap, but running real gameplay. They need every point cap to function like a mini work center, otherwise they just run circles, go from one team. Really? I mean, what if you set up parties defending the points though? There are definitely strat in the middle, right? Like, if you organize to leave a party here, send another party here, I'm sure there are things that would like change the game mode. Yeah, just put small guilds are small guilds and big guilds are big guilds. Yeah, I think just making the math, not even the math, but the numbers in the game behind that is the problem, right? Like it's hard to get, even on a smaller guild, if you play on a more casual guild, trying to get 24 people online to stop what they are doing, to take their time to do like PvP like this is hard. It's actually very hard. It's like, it's actually very hard to do that. I don't know how it could be done. Maybe like people could queue up with statics, like 6-man party. Yeah, I don't know. But the game does need like mid-term content, like that it can do. It doesn't need to be the best rewards, but just add like combat coins as rewards. Add like, I don't know, chests or something that you can get from it, and people would maybe show up for it. Because then you have a bunch of 66 around the map. If anyone loses their spot or someone gets Kevin, they run back. I see what you're trying to say. Maybe the new battlegrounds will be better? Like, the new battlegrounds looks mega interesting actually. So maybe that would work better. It seems to be more centralized around like the middle part. I don't know if you saw a little bit of it. Yeah, I'm still live. I mean, I'm gonna go to work in like 1.5 hours, so I'm still gonna be up for a little bit. Oh, he did say it was from you. Thank you, Al Rivor. Appreciate you. Do I need to do? Oh my god, I still have so many points actually. Fuck. It's fine. I think I can grab one more quest, right? Yeah. Let's grab one more Black Anvil. Black Anvil. Have any of the servers you have been have big PvP fights over Abyss Stones? Over Abyss Stones? I mean, I only have seen a few Abyss Stones that actually had competition on it. Like, we had a few Saurudoma fights here that were pretty fun. Like, but not mega massive, I would say. We had a few like a little bit ago, but I didn't see any other big fights happening, or at least popping. We definitely should have more 2v2 fights, like alliance fights. I don't understand why they reduced the guild numbers from like 4 to 2 and didn't introduce any content with it. Like, I think a 2v2 could be so much more fun than a 1v1 in most scenarios. Like, I would rather have matches that are 2v2v2 than 1v1 or 1v1v1. I think it would make the game way more fun. Maybe it would be like way too much of a stomp from one side. I don't know. We're also having big Abyss Stone fights in Despair. A couple of days ago, there was a they locked me out. 45 minutes one that had 8 kills involved. Really? That's crazy, actually. The thing about those fights, at least from my experience, they seem to start randomly because no one announces anything. You can just go there and start it, right? And like, they end before a lot of times you can even get there. So like, I got to a bunch of fights where there were already like 80 to 90% cap, and like people didn't have time to to teleport, to summon, to do anything, and then the fight's over, you know? I don't love how the system behind it works. I like the Abyss fights, I like the idea of it, I don't like the execution of the stones. Right. Like, I wish personally, I think it would be so much more fun if every night all the stones open. So like every 2 hours and a half, all the stones in the Abyss dungeons open, and it's a free for all to get a stone. You know, you go there and you have to fight for the stone, and whoever like captures it on the last like 30 minutes gets it. I think it would be so much more fun. Like the entire map would become like, it's already PvP in the Abyss stones, right? But then you would have like an objective there as well, not just, oh, I'm gonna go grab my chest for the like 10,000th time just this week. What if they made rift bones like that? I'm not sure. I do like rift and bones. Like, I think their design is not bad. The only problem behind it is like usually people don't want to give up their stones, right? Like the boom and rift stone fights are cool. I actually find them very cool. But no one wants to give up the stone that they already have to lose status, to maybe get some other stone, or like lose one of the field bosses to maybe get another one. On the start of the tier, sure, you might want to do that to prioritize, like, okay, we really need this boss for our healers, for our tanks, whatever, this item is very meta, so you prioritize that, right? Then there is some people dropping stones, but later on, like right now on tier 3 that we are, like nobody's gonna give up their stone by this point, right? To just fight. Most people don't bother with it anymore. People just throw big fire in this. Yeah, but that's what I was saying, like, we need more content. We need more open PvP. We need more active PvP. We need more things to do in the game. Like, if people are showing up... Oh, did you guys leave the guy outside? Pepe! Pepe! The monster. Yeah, but yeah, if people are showing up to do content, like random PvP content, now imagine if we actually had content made for this, you know? I just get very frustrated with Throne. I think there's so much potential in the game, but I don't understand the choices behind many things. Like, open world PvP can be so much fun. It's just not really well executed. No, Pepe, you left the guy off outside, Pepe. I'm reporting you, Pepe. Saying, lol, this game is frustrating, there's so much potential. Yeah, bro, like, people say I'm coping at times, but bro, this game, tier 1, there was 1 bazillion problems, sure, entirely, I agree. But it was so much more fun than nowadays. And I don't mean like, okay, it was on balance. I agree, like, there was way too much zerging, there was way too much everything. But like the game felt way more alive, you know? Like people just showing up and doing random things and stuff like that. It made the game feel alive. All this instance bullshit, like, oh, I'm gonna stance for dungeon, oh, I'm gonna stance for GVG, oh, I'm gonna stance for whatever. It's just so lame. Like, oh, I'm gonna stance on war games. When you could have like open world activities, it's so much more fun. Just make like, fine, is the problem one guild dominating everything? So instead of putting one boss, put like 5 bosses they spawn at the same time, you know? Sure, lower the drop rate, but make the world feel alive. Make me go to other places. I don't know, turn this zone here randomly into a big PvP zone that there's objectives around. There's like chests or whatever. Like make multiple types of PvP all around the map that makes people like spread. Oh, but one guild's gonna dominate this part. Fine, but they dominate one part. Like, you still can use the other parts of the map to make it more interesting for other people. It just frustrates me, like... I don't get it, the design behind many things. Like, just make the content of the game feel more alive. If the problem is one guild dominating, then break that guild. Like, The problem, why is the guild dominated? Is that the alliance, is that guild is just that strong? Then make sure that guild cannot get everything, you know, make multiple types of things and they will not be able to get everything. Sure, they will get the most part, but right now they already get the most part on everything. Like if you go to a dominator server, the top guild and alliance probably gets like 90% of the boss, like the arc bosses. So what's the problem, you know, adding more content so other people can partake into it? Even if the top guild is gonna probably get all the time like one of the best things there. Just make things so people can play the game, you know? Like mid-tier guilds and low-tier guilds, like small populations, small like attendance guilds, don't have anything to do in the game. They don't have anything to do in the game. Enemies upper boss lights, just bosses while being gate cap, everything little. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, imagine if we didn't have alliances and there was a bunch of bosses spawning around the map instead of just like 2, 3. Put it like 6 bosses, whatever. Like, people would not be able to get all 6 bosses. They would not be able to get 6 bosses. Sure, they maybe will get like 2, 1, 2, maybe even 3 if they like can rush the boss and teleport and rush. But there would be other bosses that other people would get it, you know, other smaller fights. Well, the top dog, the top guild is gonna be getting one of those. There would be fights on the other bosses with like smaller guilds. I don't know, I just think you cannot deny like the game content just because of one big guild, you know. Like the top guild already has everything. They getting more loot, it's not gonna be like the end of the world. The most important thing is giving people content more than anything, like, because right now you log on Tron, what do you do? Honestly, you do your PV based dungeons and that's it. Maybe you queue up for battlegrounds like 24 hours per day to get nothing, whatever. We need more chaos, we need more spread content. That's my biggest opinion. It's not even just chaos. We need more like multiple content at the same time. I think like a lot of people were complaining about Nebula and arc bosses overlapping, but that's one of the things that allow smaller guilds to get something. So if the big guilds are fighting for arc bosses, a smaller guild of 20, 30 active people can go and get Green Third, which they could never do before. They could never get Green Third before. They would never be able to get over like an alliance or a guild that has 70 active like PvP players. They would never get that, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, there could be so much more fun things. Each part of those are lame. I don't understand how that's better than open world boss specific. There are mood when once breaking lights would make so much controllers. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's like, I understand the data that Tico have is probably more reliant than our opinions though, but at the same time I also think it killed the essence of the game, you know? It made the game feel so generic. Like all the fun parts of the game got removed. And I'm in favor of going towards the casual players. I am in favor of like making the game more casual because I think that's the only way you can keep players up. That's why like I think heroic should be cheaper. I think your first heroic should be easier to get. I think having swaps for heroic should be easier to get because the more you gatekeep like players from progressing, or like the harder you make for players to have swaps and like have options to test different classes, the less people are gonna try to do different things or like have fun with the game. The more they're gonna be like stuck on meta. And it's like, I don't know, there's so many things in this game that I disagree. Ay. But anyways, I'm just ranting over things that I think all the time. That's true, they don't address a lot of bugs. Malakar open world file was probably my favorite. Bro, Malakar was so cursed. Malakar was so fucking cursed though. Yeah. I definitely feel like the game got pretty boring. And like you were saying, boss mechanics, I also thought of this on Tier 2. Like, when you think of boss mechanics, Malakar was pretty iconic, right? But then you look some other bosses that got introduced later, like Pakilo. What is the Pakilo mechanic? Can you even like tell me what does Pakilo does that is like fun? There are some bosses that don't do anything, they're just like there. There's like no interesting mechanic or even like a GVG in an open world. I love Malakar. I thought Malakar was like one of the fun and like most fun bosses, even though the drop pool was pretty bad. I love Tier 1. I fell in love with the game because of Tier 1, right? So, yeah. I have a very strong stance towards open world bosses. I still think the problem was the systems, not the world bosses. The alliances, the rewards. And that's one thing that I said also a bazillion times. Bro, if you reward the losing side, like, give them battle coins, give them battleground coins, combat coins, give them like chaotic rooms, give them rewards, I don't know. Then like people would show up even if they are losing, you know? Just make the time that they spend like trying to fight, even if they don't win, worth it. Give like a different drop table. Like, so many things. Akil has the Steam vents. That's true, that's true. The Steam vents are pretty fun. I see how people get bounced and laugh so hard. Akil does that hammer thing. Lucky this drone, they don't care about the players. This one you just wipe. I mean, I get this wipe thing. I actually get this wipe thing. But I think... Oh my god, I was just spamming this and I didn't need to. I think if you just make the game fun, people will swipe because they gonna want to get stronger to keep playing the game, you know? But if you make people like need to swipe to have a chance to have fun, then you're gonna just lose that player. He's gonna swipe and maybe even then I don't think swiping solves anything, honestly. I don't know. I agree on PP open set times, but no tanks and healers allowed. I mean, that would never work. You cannot remove like the tanks and healers from the game like that. I do agree on one thing. I wish we had party restrictions on the game. Like, I wish you could only have like one healer, one tank, and somehow force that. Because I always feel like one of the reasons why guilds struggle to have any chance in PvP is because those guilds already struggle to have players. Much even like more healers, even more like competitive slash geared healers. It makes like the game so much harder for any guild that doesn't have access to like recruitment, right? Like getting good players, like getting strong players, getting a bunch of healers in the roster to play the game. Like, because if you play with a competitive party with 2-3 healers versus one party they only have one healer, that party is gonna struggle. Like, you're definitely gonna have advantage over that party, right? So I don't know. Imagine every single player just joined the winning alliance. I mean, on Tier 1 that was what happened, right, Tom? If you played in some servers, you really didn't have an option. Either you would shadow ally by using the hostile icon, or you would not play the game. Like, my server had an 8 guild alliance, which is why I became Dark Blight, because I was solo bombing them, because I hated them. I got invited to join them because that was the only option that you had. You couldn't form an opposition versus like an established guild in a server. Even more like a week or a month later when they had all the resources from all bosses, right? So I do get the fear of open world bosses and stuff like that, but I do think it was a big part of the game. Aside from the games take care of the same. I mean, the reason why I actually bought some packs on tier 1, I didn't even really need it, was mostly because also the cosmetics, but I bought it because I thought the game was great, you know. If you want to swipe, you also want to know the game is worth it, you know. That's a pretty big part of it. You want to know the game is worth it. So I do think like keeping your player base happy is very important, right? Oh my god, thank you Danny for the viewer raid, appreciate it. I don't know how to link your stuff because I'm a terrible streamer, so I'm so sorry about that. But thank you. Were you playing Throne actually, Danny? I didn't see you live. I was watching some streams during morning. Did you start streaming like after? Because I didn't see you live. I was gonna say hi. I always try to say hi to everyone during morning if I'm watching stuff. How you doing? I don't know if you understand my English actually. Do you? I think you do, right? Wait, am I confusing the Dannys? Because there is two Dannys, right? There's the PvE Danny, and there's the Brazilian Danny. Is this the PvE Danny? Because there's two Dannys. Thank you for the follow, Bardock. This is the PvE Danny then. The hardcore PvE Danny, right? Not the Brazilian one. Is my mic bugging? Oh shit, my mic is bugging again. Give me 1 second. Okay, test. Is my mic back? Sometimes my NVIDIA broadcast bugs, so like I need to restart the program. I am the Hungarian Danny. Thank you for the follow, Bardock. AC. Sorry, I'm kind of stupid. Hungarian. It is the PvE Danny, right? Let me just confirm, please. Sometimes I am slow. If it is the PvE Danny, what classes are... Oh my god, my ears. What is the strongest class on PvE right now, Danny? I'm trying to build a new healer. Not healer, sorry. A new crucifix on EU. Is crucifix still the best, currently? Who buffs solo cruising party? What if you don't have a party, though? Is it still Invocator or Oracle? It is the PvE Danny, I knew it. You guys don't know, Danny is like one of the best PvE players, so if you wanna learn about PvE and like... Oh my god, what's the noise? Holy... And what's on dungeons right now, like what's the best trials, like composition, stuff like that. He's always doing like high tier trials. Highly recommend going for him for information. At least that's my guide that I to go for anything that I need.
Oh, I got just the right contract. Black Anvil Forge? Wow, you look quite the professional. I'm sure I've got some contracts worth your time.
So, are you excited for the new dungeons? The new trials, Danny? Did you check the max already? I saw some videos from Aragon. I was like watching over. They look pretty simple. But I don't think it's gonna be a big trouble, but... Well, Toto solo may be evil, but while you do full solo. Yeah. I think... I'm still gonna go Crucifix on my EU character regardless, because it's cheaper. Like, it's just... What are people running nowadays on the Crucifix? Is Lucian with a Bizarre, right? Or are people running like... Do you know what people are running on the crossbow side? I saw some people were running Malakar and stuff like that for the damage, but I watched the best one. Lucian is still better. It's AC. How about Bellinger? Is Bellinger worth it? Or just for Fury and stuff like that? Thank you, by the way. Okay, what else do I need to do? Oh, I need to do the solo dungeons. Oops. Dark Cruci is not really good. I see. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, Curse Explosion Crowns Bella Horizon. That's why for Fury. Does the poison actually do a lot of damage? I actually was thinking of playing Crucifix, or not Crucifix, sorry, Fury for PvP. Because I was wondering if the Curse Bomb with the Bella Crossbow at Devon like 1 can do a significant amount of damage to one-tap people. It does a lot. Do you think Fury as DPS, not just mana drainer, could be a thing? Like, could be viable for PvP? I don't have that much experience at all in crossbow, but it's something that I have always been wanting to play. What's the max stack of the Bellinger poison, do you know? Like, how many stacks you can get on the poison? Ooh. Oh fuck, I'm gonna die here. Oh no, I'm good. God bless. Does it tell like on the description of the Bellinger thing? But yeah. Oh, it stacks 3 times. Wait, so you can stack it mega quick. Oh, but you need to crit. Oh shit, it's 20% chance. Wait, you need to crit though, so you would need to have crit on the Fury. I mean, you do attack quickly, right? So you just need to be over the endurance. I guess for squishy targets, they would not have endurance either. And you can increase the weaken chance, right? Like, if you have weaken chance, that goes very high. Is it viable? I know, but when I did some Nebula boss PvP, I was melting people with my PvP build when they allowed a shield from healer. Yeah, I can imagine. To not get one-shotted. Fury PvP is viable, we are secretive of our builds though. Thanks for the follow and appreciate it. Let's go, see ya. See ya, Danny, appreciate the raid, man. Really, thank you. And thanks for the help on the information for the things. I'm definitely gonna go for Crucito, for sure. I'm curious about the Fury now though. But I already want to make so many things. I want to make like Liberator, I want to make the Seeker, I want to make the Scryer support, the Scryer DPS. I do want to do the Oracle DPS as well, Bomber. I want to do the Radicator. I have so many things on my list that I want to do. I probably should just spend the Lucent and like have fun before Tier 4. We never know even if the game's gonna last, right? So might as well spend money. Spend the Lucent. Spend the Lucent, have fun. Yeah. It's 5 to 15. I'm gonna have in 45 minutes work. I probably can finish this and I can do some battlegrounds to start getting ahead. Finish the battlegrounds. I'm gonna do the solo dungeons, then I'm gonna do some battlegrounds. Oh, I didn't close the dungeon. Do some battlegrounds on my healer or maybe my Dark Lloyd. And then like go to work, come back, then we're gonna do the event, the Geoguesser event. And then we finish the battlegrounds today, I think. That's mostly it for now, though. Quite sure. I did finish leveling the EU and the JP characters, so now if you're not on like NA, you can also partake into events, and I can pay you later on like those servers, so that's nice. There's a couple Fury and Q rankings from my server. I will also do Fury when I don't want to heal. Wait, you swap from healer to fury? That's funny. I don't have a Tavern one on this. I have on this DPS character though. I could try it. But I would need to have the right crossbow, right? Because I would use like the enraged base Tavern with the crossbow that is heroic with the Bellinger, imagine. What's the difference of the upgraded Bellinger actually? What does it change? What does the improved version do? Does it just do more damage? Well, oh, it does way more damage. It's 110 to 170, right? Oh my god, it does way more damage. What the fuck? It does 60% more damage. Return for 5 seconds. Oh, thanks for the follow, Pozidisc. Pozidisc. It does something else as well. Oh, it does damage reduction as well. Wait, the upgraded Bellinger is actually very nice. It's actually such a big boost on the passive. 60% damage and like bonus damage. That is pretty strong. I'm surprised I don't see a lot of people running there. People have a fury, burn their mana, waste for extra firing. What we were checking, Tom, is if you can curse bomb with fury instead of just being a mana drainer, you know? Can you build actually like curse bomb? You would be swapping the poison from the daggers, which is pretty hard to stack on 20, for like triple stack of the Bella crossbow. I think it's worth it. I don't know how much it would increase your curse bomb though. I would need to like do math on that. It definitely looks interesting. I missed the time. Ah. Oh my god, it's not fine. Alright. There's Seeker, oh, you swap from Fury to Seeker, I see. Yeah, my characters are all over the place, bro. I have like my Oracle, the other character, then I'm trying to build Seeker now, and I'm gonna try to build a Spear and Liberator. On this one, I have like Tavern, Orb, I have SNS Bellinger upgraded, I have those no daggers. Yeah, that's mostly it, I think, though. Yeah. Can make some funny stuff here. I would like to get a staff here to play Spellblade or Enigma. That would be cool. Could get like a Delos Noise staff to roll here. Do I have enough shards? I have not been able to do like bosses on this character because I have been playing on the other character on guild, right? So I don't like, because we share the piece loot, so I try to not skip things. I only have 30. I have 140 shards on the branches here actually. I could buy a party GS. Oh, it's bugged. Could get a party GS and maybe play something with that. Ravager Arc. It's time to nerf the Ravagers. I'm gonna touch Ravagers, the next day it's gonna get deleted from the game. Oh my god, the boss just exploded. Oh, can you correspond with Fury? Good, they do that. Lucian one example to do. I see. Does Unhinged have like a limited quantity of art you can buy? Or as much you got Lucian you can buy it? So the way Unhinged worked on is like they are gonna get the art boss, let's say drop something, right? It's gonna go to auction and only people that uses the weapon for PvP can buy them. So for example, I was on Oracle, right? So I could buy the Island Bow, which is not an arc boss, but you get the idea. I could buy the Devil's Noah Bow and stuff like this, right? But if, for example, a GS drop, I could not bid on that auction because it's not for my class. I will need to wait 1 week for it to become like open bid for everyone, you know, like so other people could also bid on it and stuff like that. But you don't have a limit as far as I'm aware on like what you can get, what you cannot get. Of course, you cannot get repeated weapons though. It's like I want this, let's say, the Lobo again. I cannot get it. Yeah, that's not how that works. What I want right now is I really want a Telezord. I want a Telezord to do some tests and stuff. But the last Telezord went for like 11k on the guild, and now we need to pay 11k for incursion drop. Like I paid 6k for my Alamo because no one other than me was bidding on it because everyone else probably had it. And if I join any guild at this point, I probably could have got the Island Bolt because everyone probably already have it on the competitive guilds, right? But it's fine because I don't complain. Unhinged already gave me a lot of loosen as well, so it's just fine to pay something as well. You know, everyone has their turn, kinda. But I'm not willing to pay like 10k for the Telezard in the current state of the game. I'll drop 5k, 6k sure, but not 10k. I ain't greedy like that. I don't think anything like at this point is worth more than 10k other than arc bosses. Too risky. Maybe the brooches are gonna be worth it, but even then, I don't know. The brooches feel like such a rush random piece of content as well. I really hope it's some like prep for tier 4, but I don't know. It does feel like rush content more than anything. I do hope it's just like way more items to add to drop pools to rewards. Because like I said, if the arc bosses had more rewards to split between the people taking drop percentages, it would be better. So maybe that's what they're trying to do. Maybe. Copium.
If you want to use the breeze line, please take the lift.
This is some battlegrounds. Maybe I could build my Seeker and play Battleground as Seeker, right? To practice a little bit. What does Seekers use? I have this set that has healing and evasion. Would that work? Do I need like any piece of gear that gives me like healing over time of Seeker? Because I only have the Ion Bow. The Ion Bow. Could maybe like I could roll Screer as well. Could just do like here. It does suck to lose the shield health from those, but we roll something like this, right? I lost so much gear score.
If you're in the resistance, it's free.
So scuffed. I get perception up here? Oh, I can. Okay, nice. Not bad. And then, what do I do with this? Let's see. We can open new set here. Bro, I need to level up everything. Fuck. Okay, let's level up a little bit this Seeker stuff. I don't have books, bro. Holy, look at that. I'm poor. Where are my books? What? I'm gonna need to craft them. Fuck. Thank you for the follow, Faho. Faho 1990. So let's see. I don't have mastery levels here as well. Oh my god. What do Seekers use on the masteries here?
flowers only bloom by the Bracant Manor.
This bind thing I think people use, right? But people in BG are gonna have bind resistance.
I'll just ask some adventurers then.
I think this is what people use, right?
Do you even know when the flowers
I need a seeker, a teacher to teach me stuff.
Well, I'll know if I'm just...
Thank you, Faho. Appreciate the support. What am I doing though?
Why would everyone be looking for Marin? Just take it easy.
I need help. I need guides. I need someone to guide me here. Imagine we use the melee parry. Then I don't need to worry about silence chains. We still need to use orbs. We can use this for mana, but it's not priority. Indies, I think it's important. Let me reset the points because it's all over the place. We need satellite, sure. We are gonna need veil. I do like to keep orb. I would like to use time implementation. We could use this for now. Seeker so you can see the progress. I could do a Seeker first, but I don't know much about Seekers, like. And the problem with the Seeker is I would need to swap my heroic here. I don't know if that's a good idea for me to drop my heroic right now. I mean, I could roll with Ialon and like Cardi as a base Seeker. I don't think it's gonna be bad, but I don't have a proper Seeker set, so that's why I was making this career for fun. We're gonna need this for sure. These three are the main ones. I think we're gonna need the shield one. You could use flash arrow, I think it's nice. I do like the mark. I do like healing touch. Should I use actually healing touch? Does that make that much of a difference if I'm gonna be playing with the Screer? Maybe I should be using the Luznoa bow here instead. Wonder. I can evolve the Luznoa bow here. No, let's play like this for now. Just to test. I do need this. I could use Blitz, I just know where. Let's check how Blitz work with the satellite actually. Okay, satellite, boom, then we Blitz the satellite. Oh, I saw the reset on the AoE, but then it went down. That was weird. Wait, how does that work? Usually the AoE should not be up right now, but I saw it was up. Oh my god, it's 2 skills. That's so weird. It reset the AoE version, but not the single version. So it's like 2 casts, 2 different skills. Like, now it should not be up. Yeah. That's so funny. Wait, can I do a double satellite cast then? Can I do like satellite, spread, cast shield? No, reset, cast shield, spread satellite again. It's a double satellite. But is this worth it for like a 1 minute cooldown? It's dumb. What's the use case for Blitz here then? I could use this with the double small bow to have double of the arrow thing, right? Like double of the... I do think I need double small bow to play Screer. I don't think Ialon is the play here. Alright, I'm gonna evolve my Delos Noah because I did buy it, so I might as well play it. How do I evolve my Delos Noah? What do I need to do? I need to put it on level 12, that's about it, right? I think I can do that. I go here, level up. I don't know if I have enough resources for this. I think I'm gonna need to craft more. Bro, I'm gonna need to craft way more. Holy. Ah, that sucks. Oh yeah, I think I can transfer a weapon to this. I do think I have one. Do I have a weapon for this to transfer? Let me check. Well, I'm gonna kill this weapon actually, never mind, right? It's not gonna be like... Yeah, I'm gonna have to sacrifice the weapon. No, it doesn't work like that, okay. Well, I craft the weapon things first. We'll go here, where is it? Okay. I don't want to use everything. How many do I need actually? I have no clue. Where is it? Here, let's craft like maybe 300 is enough. 300. That's so expensive. Holy. Then we level that up. Nice. Is it an overkill? Oh wait, I'm gonna need more. Wow, that's so expensive. What the hell? I already regret this. Is this enough to like max it? No! We need 13 more.
If you want to use the breeze line,
Well, that's a lot of
If
resources.
you're in the resistance, it's free.
I don't like it. But with this, should be enough to max the dual level. Okay. Nice. And now I can craft the dual level, right? Bow. Yeah, let's go. I need to unlock the thing, maybe? Yeah. Remove. And unlock. And now we can upgrade it. Where is it? Weapons. Upgrade the bow. Click. Banger. Alright. Now we have the good bow. Oh. With max health. Double cool. Well, now we can sink the delusional bow. Where is it? Here. Nah, not gonna trade it yet. Not yet, though, not yet. I'm just testing stuff. So we put the delusional bow. Our weasel fell a little bit. Oh, that's fine. Oh. Can I get strength to 80? Wait, can I? No, I cannot. So what's the skill that I need to cast on the ball is Arrow Vortex. So now we go to Arrow Vortex.
It's like the passage ceremony. But the elves are already long gone, aren't they?
I just realized it shares cooldown, right? Like, ah shit. The distortion veil shares cooldown. Wait, that's why Square is ass. Ah fuck, I cannot use this. Can I? Is this worth it? I guess Purifying Touch. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So let's check things. So first, do I need anything on the arrow here to change? No, right?
If you want to use the breeze line, please take the lift. If you're in the resistance, it's free.
Maybe we should join.
What the hell am I doing? Okay. Let's use this for cooldown. It's on the orb. We're gonna need to have this, sure, this. Okay. The ARP setup is overall okay. We have 48 points here. This is definitely useful. It's useful. I do like this. The healing touch. Covers health, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. Okay, I don't care. I want the bigger radius and the stun on this thing.
If you want to use the breeze line, please take
Oh.
the lift. If you're in the resistance,
Deadly
it's free.
marker. Yeah, this is cool, but it's gonna be hard to proc. I don't know what I'm doing. No, I need help. What the fuck am I doing? Okay. So, what's the idea behind this? Let's think. We're gonna have the shield pop. Fine, you can stack it. Great. Oh my god, my UI is scuffed. Help. Put this back here because I changed the resolution. Should be fine. A little bit scuffed, but it's fine. Now we're gonna satellite, sure, give shield AoE. Then for defensives, we're gonna have the time rotation with Purifying Touch. I want the Purifying Touch to be in a fast keep though. Or, and then in case we need to cast on someone, we're gonna have double NATO, right? Can do like chow, chow, reset. Oh, I cannot reset that. Fuck. Wait. I thought I could reset that. That's scuffed. Alright. So why do I use Blitz here then? Can I use Mark? Blitz Mark? No, I cannot. Can I use Bubble Mark? Oh, I can use double Bubble, but Bubble has hard cooldown. Can I use Blessing, reset Blessing? Oh, I can. Interesting. This could be useful, yeah. I don't love my bar right now. Definitely don't love my bar right now, but... Yeah. This is such a wonky bar. Okay. Let's level up the things. Let's make some books. 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 Where do they make books? In here? Wait, where do they make books? Oh, skill books, right. Don't mind me here. Is being down. Yeah, sure. I think I'm gonna need to make the good books as well. Oh my god, it's so expensive, bro. What the fuck? Money. Okay, so we're gonna want to be leveling. I need to break up some of my books. Those. What books am I breaking? This. Break like 100 of this. And now we start leveling everything. Oh, the parry. I don't even know what the parry does, but I'll roll that up. Gonna need Omni books as well. Huge here. I actually think this shield's gonna be very nice. Good layer of defense. Could use the mana here, just for more mana. Can I proc Rift with like just my bow? Oh, it doesn't proc Rift. Okay. The Rift is not really useful here. Only some of the masteries, right? I'm missing. I just have no clue what I would use here. Buff duration is nice. Cooldown speed is nice. The evasion. Endurance. I don't want endurance. Setting. Change to bind opponents. I don't need bind. I don't know if that helps. Hit chance. Attack range. Ooh. Okay. Collision chance. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need collision chance, right? I don't like anything on the ball so far. Okay, this one seems decent. I need help. Okay. If we don't care about healing, maybe we use the whirlpool thing, whirlpool thing. I don't know what I'm doing. You know what? Fine. Let's just finish leveling it up, play some battlegrounds, and see how it goes. No point in like this morning over. Try to play. We'll see what happens if it works. If it doesn't work. Does the healing touch last? Oh, it lasts enough for me to use both though. Can stack it on me and maybe another person. It's worth putting on the bar for sure. Oh no, we ran out of books already. Ah, bro, it's so expensive. Everything's so expensive. We're so broke. I need Solon, bro. Oh, and I still need Solon for the brute as well. We shouldn't be spending everything like this. I don't know. Oh well. Sucks. Alright, what passes? So I imagine I use this. Does it look pretty nice?
Greetings, Captain. Thank you for your hard work.
That's all, I suppose. I need to remove something, but I don't know what. I think I'm gonna remove my Invis. You can save points here. I think I'm gonna be pretty tanky actually. Here. Yeah. Anything else? And put one more mastery. Is there anything worth converting? Suppose you can get this for now. Higher, the user distance 20%. Okay. What the resistance here? Have evasion is nice. Critical damage resistance. And I'm out of points already. Crazy. A little bit from here. Here. Oh, let's see. I don't know. This is gonna go with this for now, just a test. What they put here though, on the last one? Oop, thanks for the follow, Serodif. Serodif. I'll put this for now. I don't know what else I could put here, honestly. Alright. Let's check how this goes. I don't have that much time, so I'm just gonna play one. I'm very curious to see how this plays out. Where's my healing touch? Oh fuck, it's on T. Everything's on E. This here? Oh god, what am I doing? Oh my god, the movement skill. Oh, I didn't level the Omni skills. Shit. Can I still do it? It works, Omni. I don't have money. Okay. This one is more important. I'll leave max. I'll leave the max quickly. I need a few more craftsmen. Sorry. Precious breaker. I only have some on me. That one. This is up. Maybe. Boom. Oh, it was a great thing. Nice. Alright. Not sure how this will go. We'll see.
Thank you for your hard work.
Interesting. Very interesting. What's up? Woo woo wah. Wait, what is this mana region? Holy. Just bledged. What he wanted to ask. What's up? Watch your compositions for Oracle Endurance. Oh, I wouldn't trust my Oracle Endurance builds. Personally, I didn't test that very well. Because I have only the Have Attack Evasion one. Because of the accessories. You definitely can make Endurance if you don't have the Have Attack Evasion ones though. But I don't like Endurance much, to be honest. I want to ask why I have not seen you try to Vanguard set yet. I just didn't use it, you know. Honestly, it's like I said, I skipped it and went straight up to this. I had Steel Juggernaut on the early game. Yeah, I mean, Vanguard's very solid, don't take me wrong. Definitely is not a bad one. I just didn't recommend because I was using Steel Juggernaut at the time. We didn't had yeah, the Astromancer set. Personally, if I had to choose nowadays, I would go 2-piece Astromancer, 2-piece maybe Rail Vanguard, or maybe just 4-piece Astromancer. I do like Astromancer quite a lot. Astar. I say Astromancer, but it's Astark, the name actually. Where did I read Astromancer? Huh. Umbral Stark. I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you, Bledge. I just, like I said, I had Steel Juggernaut, and I used Steel Juggernaut on the start. I don't think Steel Juggernaut had way more value before than people realize. Because every party had oracles, so every party had heavy damage amplified, so Steel Juggernaut countered that. But now that the veil gets removed, the satellite removes, the veil removes the satellite, that's the right phrase. The 20% heavy is not present anymore. But I don't think Steel Juggernaut was worse, personally, before. Because you were denying the 20% heavy with the Steel Juggernaut. Of course, you can reach higher endurance though with the Vanguard. If your focus is just the endurance part, I don't disagree. You can fully deny the crit or come close to it. Personally, I just prefer to run. Oh my god, I didn't catch the battlegrounds. I prefer just to run heavy attack evasion or crit damage resistance, or even heavy attack resistance over just endurance. 2x screen, 2x Vanguard. I mean, sure, it can be the best when it comes to endurance, I would say. I don't disagree on that. I personally really like having like the heavy attack evasion. I think the biggest part of why heavy attack evasion is so good is because it allows you to like move your pieces to use Twilight effectively as well. Because if you want to do endurance and you want to use Twilight, you're gonna be dropping like so many of the endurance sets, like the bonuses of the two piece. So it really depends on like what you're able to build right now. Because it's like if you're talking about being just tanky, yeah, sure, there are many ways that you can do it. One doesn't deny the other. No, but there's the thing. If you want to build like endurance, right, with accessories, you can do it. And if you want to put like two-piece Vanguard here or like other things, I mean, say from the Crusader. I mean, if you're just looking for tankiness, sure, I don't disagree. It's like I said, it just depends on the situation. I also think tanks build way too tanky. I know that phrase sounds bad, but it's like, if you're gonna play GVG, I also think like tanks end up being like way too tanky instead of focusing on other resources. And then they don't execute their functions properly and they just survive. Which, I mean, putting like being there and surviving is useful. You're gonna be absorbing pressure. But if you cannot do certain other functions as well, like having high buff duration for link, or being a very high collision or very high collision chance to control groups, tankness and damage output. Yeah, but then you're just a Crusader, right? You're just being like a fake DPS, not a tank support. You're being like a, yeah, fake DPS, right? Bruiser. I really wanted to test this kid on the battlegrounds, but no kill up is popping. That sucks. I wanted to do one battlegrounds with this kid before going to work. Just because I wanted to see how he feels. Que gremios estás? At the moment, I am unhinged on NA.
If you're in the resistance,
Did you know
it's
that the
free.
Walkertinger spirits are living in that giant tree?
Base that build gives you all. I mean, yeah, but like I said, if you don't have like buff duration, if you don't have like collision chance or collision resist, but of course depends on what you're trying to do. If you're just trying to do damage and be tanky, sure. If you're not being like support for your partner. Yeah, but it's not enough to cover what like rouse status would give you. You know, you're not gonna beat a guy that decides to invest into collision chance or collision resistance just by building rouse status. The guy has like design in his build. The same goes for buff duration. You know, the guy that has build design to have more buff duration than you. You cannot just beat that with raw status. You're still gonna be a great all-rounder, like you're still gonna be able to do everything decently well, but you're not gonna be doing the role better than the guy that's built for the role. But that's fine. O Grêmio estás. I told you I'm unhinged right now. Unhinged. Vamos em Nhox. Nhox is such a funny name for me. Nhox. It's like a type of food for me. Yeah, like you're gonna find links that have 120% buff duration, you know. It's just role depending. Does not mean that it's bad. Like most guilds will still want you regardless. I don't think I'm gonna find a queue. I have work like literally right now. Oh, people are doing boss, that's why. I see, people are doing boss right now. I should do boss with people. Oh my god, it's only weeks. I'm just gonna do the queue, the peace boss then. I can test this later. Yeah, having an all-rounder cruiser is not bad. I mean, depends. In like smaller guilds, you're gonna be such a menace though. That's why so many players complain about things. When you build an all-rounder tank like yours, it's really hard to beat them without organized parties. It's like really hard to beat them. Hmm. Do 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 do. No, I lost him. I can already tell I'm not a good seeker. I'm so less. No, I should have up to myself. Okay, this is definitely gonna take some time to get used to. I think I need more cooldown and buff duration. Because you're supposed to keep 3 dots up, right? And I barely can keep 2 dots up. Oh, I should have reset the mark as well. I enjoy it. Gonna use that on me. That game was silly. And I'm definitely gonna need some Seeker to give me tips later on how to play Seeker. Because I don't think I'm doing it properly. How can people triple stab? Is it just cooldown? And buff duration? How much buff duration do I have? Oh, where is it? Where's my buff duration? Huh? Oh, 80%. Oh, yield. Drop an eye in free moment. Drop an eye? Eye? Drop an eye? I'm a bit confused. What does that mean? Well, I gotta go to work, fellas, because Troll doesn't pay my bills. I'm gonna do little raid on Ruthless, and then I'm gonna go work. And then when I'm back from work, I'm gonna stream again, and then we're gonna be doing the Geoguesser things, and like the Geoguesser event and things like that. Is your guild still recruiting Crusaders? That's a really good question. Let me check that for you. Okay, there's nothing here. Great, thanks, Maddie. Thanks for the follow, J. Marcos. I'm not entirely sure, actually. We are 70 of 70. And we just got another person. You're gonna have to apply and check if they're accepting Crusaders or not, because I'm just a member, so I don't know, like, how the board is doing. But usually things are always, like, the guilds are always looking for things. So say apply for it, check, maybe it's gonna be up, you know? I do gotta go to work, guys, so I'm gonna leave a raid here for Ruthless, and then I'm gonna be back later to do the event. So if you wanna do like the Geoguesser event, it's gonna be pretty fun. I'm gonna be sharing just a picture, and then you guys gonna have to figure out where that is on the map. The first person to guess it right get some Lucent prize. I think it's gonna be 100 Lucent per round, around 10 to 11 rounds. And that's about it. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for making company to me. It was very fun. Appreciate it. Have a good noon. I think it's noon for you guys. But thank you so much. See ya.